In this tutorial, we're going to go over the basics of the compare numbers node, which allows you to compare two different numeric values or variables within a dialog. So to get started, let's go ahead and create a new asset by going to Create, EasyTalk Dialogue, and then double-clicking that to open it up in the node editor. And then we're going to go ahead and create a entry and exit node. And we'll just move the exit, created two exits, and the entry up here. And then we're going to add a number compare node by holding Alt and clicking number compare. We'll go ahead and connect this to our entry. And we'll go ahead and create two variables. It can either be ints or floats or a mix. We'll just create two floats, I suppose. Float 1 and float 2. And we'll go ahead and tie those in to the compare numbers. You could also type them in if you don't want variables like this. I'm just going to enter two numbers, so let's say 42 and let's say 3.14159. And then you can check. What this does is it checks the first value versus the second one. So if you set it to greater than, it's going to check if the first value is greater than the second one. And if it's true, then it'll return true and send it through this boolean to another node if you're using it that way, or to set a variable. And if you're connecting it along the dialog flow path, it will continue down this true path if this is true, or the false path if it's false. So we also have less than, equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and not equal as comparison functions. I'm just going to demonstrate the one here. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of combo nodes. Go ahead and connect those up. And we'll connect that to an exit. And we'll just say float 1 is greater than float 2. And you can see we're using the variable injection technique here, where we're printing out the actual variable value by using the parentheses at variable name format here. And then I'm just going to do this again, and I'm going to say is less than, Okay, so if 42 is greater than 3.14159, which it is, then it's going to go here, and it should say 42 is greater than that. If it's less than, then it would go here and it would say 42 is less than that, but since it's not less than that, then we're not going to see this. But we'll come back to this in a moment. Let's just go ahead and save this. Go to the game view. Make sure to set the dialog asset on your dialog controller. Click play. Play dialog, and it says 42 is greater than 3.14159. And so now if we go back in here and we change this to something else like 316, and we save it, and we go back to the game view and play it again, now it says 42 is less than 316. So hopefully that gives you an idea for how this works, and that's going to be all we cover for the compare numbers node. Hopefully you learned something, and I'll catch you in the next one.